Hey folks, it's your buddy Mike Messier with a very special live interactive What's in the Bags. In case you haven't seen this type of thing before, this is pretty fun. I just open up the bags and see what's in it. Now, this is stuff that I ordered, so I kind of know what's coming. This is a special Temu or Temu edition. If you have ever seen those websites, Temu, all this stuff for dirt poor prices, and I'm going to see what I got. Now, I will be, full disclosure, I will possibly be reselling some of the stuff that isn't to my personal liking on the Foreign Object eBay store. We'll see what happens. So I did make a first cut, and luckily I did not cut anything. If you have any comments, probably the best thing is to go over. So let's see what's first. So this is what you would call, I don't want to say, I would not degrade the stuff. This is what you would call, like, cheap jewelry. Some might say junk jewelry. It's obviously not going to be expensive stuff. But it's nice. It's a nice little necklace. Should I put it on right now? I ordered like a lot of grab bag type of stuff. Here's a ring. Yeah, it's nice. You see that? God. So let's see if it fits, shall we? Very exciting. Today is a Sunday. I was in Orlando, Florida for a few days. So this is definitely go on the pinky for a big gentleman like myself, but other people might fit on there. It's actually pretty nice. So for the, I can't give you the exact prices on all this stuff, but this was probably a buck or two. They always have these big, sales and everything. It's kind of a nice ring, so I think this will be a keep it for myselfer. I will put that in the keep it for myself bin. Now we're getting somewhere. So we got like this nice bracelet. I can kind of tell that this is probably too small for me. I have very man-sized wrists, so I think this will be a reseller. I can just tell by looking at it. It does have like this nice kind of clock thing going on in there, but I think this is more of a resale item. So here's I think I've done this type of stuff before, Temu. This is, I think, going to be a keeper for Mike. With stuff like Temu, I think the rule of thumb is if you kind of know what you're in for, like don't expect to get some awesome stereo system or something. So this is actually too small for me. So I'm not sure if I ordered the right size or not. It's okay. I'm just going to resell it. You would say, oh, gee whiz, all these people buying this merchandise from you are going to get pre-Mike Messier worn items. I guess so, but that's a reseller. I mean, I won't charge them more, so I try them on first. Here's a grab bag of rings. There's so many rings in this thing. Very exciting. Yeah, these... I think like some of these were like a various size type of deal. And this one was really cool, but I don't think that's going to fit either. It's like a dragon type of deal. It is what it is, folks. It's excitement. This one's, God, fuck. I'm dropping things, okay? Very exciting. Just too many things. God, oh, Jesus. Had an interesting situation in a Waffle House today. I had gone to a Waffle House. It was very crowded, very busy. I got like a booth. I think my waitress was upset that I took a booth all to myself instead of sitting at the counter like I'm at Mel's Diner in 1978. So I ordered a bunch of stuff. She wasn't a very friendly waitress, first of all. And then as I'm sitting, I went to the men's room. I come back, and there's this family with a loud child. And the child, this one I might try on. But I think these are all going to be too small. The child was having a fit. The child actually took like his mother's cell phone and threw it over the counter so that the employee at the fucking Denny's had to, or whatever the fuck, the Waffle House had to get the goddamn, that one I'll keep, had to get their cell phone because the child was throwing the cell phone. Okay. So I've been around, kids, sometimes their parents were trying their best to calm this child, but the kid was having a hard time of it, hard time composing himself. I don't see what his problem was. He was about to get fed, okay, in a nice Waffle House, and I'm sitting there really hungry. I hadn't had any protein. This was going to be my first meal of the day besides some yogurt. So, and I'm just like, man, I'm going to be paying $15 for this meal. I ordered a couple of eggs. I ordered a Texas chicken melt, which I'd never had before from Waffle House. I was really looking forward to eating, but the waitress wasn't particularly friendly. And when I kind of looked around, but just out of instinct, because they get the food to you really quick at Waffle House. So my feeling was, instinctually, I'm going to be sitting here listening to this brat cry and then have like this giant meal in front of me. And I'm in one booth, they're in the booth ahead of me. So the kid's like his little back and I guess his father's back to me. And I'm supposed to sit there. You know how tight the Waffle House is, like 4 feet away from this crying child. Are you kidding me? So I just grabbed my stuff and I got the fuck out of there and I left. And I didn't explain myself to the waitress. She was a cunt anyway, to be honest with you. And I just left. I was not going to pay good money for good food to have it spoiled by some brat. Okay, this one doesn't fit either. It's a nice one though. So all this stuff is pretty cheap. If you're thinking about Temu, like I said, my advice, I've seen other people do videos about Temu, whatever the fuck it's called. My point of contention is if you stick to things like jewelry and your expectations are low, then you'll be fine. You're not going to get like the best, awesomest stuff in the world. But some of this stuff is kind of cool for Halloween. Once again, I can already tell this is not going to fit me, but it'll be good for somebody. So this is kind of fun. Yeah, I guess I don't know if I didn't order I don't know if I just ordered like grab bags or whatever the fuck I did. This one's pretty cool. Look at that. Ooh, it's like a scary eye. But once again, I don't think it's going to fit me. So this is purely for others. So yeah, I left the Waffle House. I did not explain myself. I did not eat and I did not pay. And then it's like I start wondering, like the waitress didn't come out after me. She was probably too tired to do anything like that. But I'm sure like as soon as I got the fuck out of there, the food was probably on my table within a minute. Like I said, they're so fast in Waffle House. And they're like, hey, where's that guy? And then it's going to be like a whole thing. Like, did he leave? He didn't get to eat. It's like, are they going to put 2 and 2 together? Are they going to realize why I left? I mean, I'm sorry, but your bratty kid is going to ruin my fucking meal, and you're expecting me to sit here and suffer through your child? You're the ones that fucked and had this little bastard. It's not my problem, okay? So anyway, this one's not bad. Once again, this is a pinky ring. I might keep that for... It's a little snug, though. I don't know if I can get this to be a little bigger. Yeah, you can make this one a little bigger. God, it's an eye. It's a little scary. I guess that's the point. It's Halloween. It's an eye. It's an eye for a finger. So it's not bad. So yeah, I got all this goddamn junk jewelry now. This is like a bat. I can tell that's too small. Yeah, all this shit's too small, but it's fun. I must have ordered from Temu before because I already have this one. This is like a card playing ring. Very exciting. It is what it is, folks. So what do you think? I mean, if you were there, would you agree with me that like leaving was the right thing to do? Or was that like I should just take the L? Like, okay, I'm going to pay for this food and my meal's going to suck because of your crying child. I mean, I just don't think it's my responsibility. Okay, look at this. It's pretty awesome. Your crying child is not my problem. Okay, so, So I went somewhere else. I ended up went to a few more exits and got myself to a Mexican restaurant, which was pretty nice. Finished a piece of art while I was in the Mexican restaurant. And it was like a one-of-a-kind place. It wasn't a chain. So I do feel like this situation, it was what it was. But I mean, I think that's just life, folks. I mean, a lot of people, and trust me, I know, a lot of people would have sat there and suffered quietly. Like, oh, that fucking kid. But, I don't roll like that. And I'm not going to say anything. What could I have possibly said? Who am I going to talk to? I mean, there's no manager at fucking Waffle House. It's waitresses and cooks. And, like, they can't deal with this situation. And they probably say, oh, you can take it to go. Oh, you're probably wondering, well, why don't you go to another table? Well, there was none because the place was very busy, okay? So that's just my situation. And did I feel bad? I mean, I kind of felt proud of myself, to be honest with you, because I'm a type of person, I'm always making sacrifices. Nobody's ever making sacrifices for me. Why should I tolerate this horse shit situation? You know what I mean? I get it. Is it the parents' fault? I mean, they just want to eat a meal, and they were trying their best to quell this child, but the child did not want to be quelled. So it's just a conflict of interest. But I don't feel that it's my responsibility to suffer and to lose money, time, a nice quiet meal or a semi-quiet meal. It's a fucking Waffle House on a Sunday afternoon. So there's going to be some activity. I can understand, but I shouldn't have to pay for your child's loudness. Okay? So that's what happened. Once again, these are just too small for my giant mitts. I must be a size 12 or 14 or whatever the fuck it is. I don't know. I don't think in some of these things, Temu or whatever the fuck, I don't think they gave me much of a. So this says size 10. I don't know if I put it in the right bag. Now am I missing a bag? All this stuff will drive you fucking nuts. For God's sakes. Okay, folks. So, first time you're wondering what the hell is this guy? What's his problem? I don't have a problem. I mean, maybe I do. It's just the failures of humanity never cease to amaze me. Another cool ring, but too small. So, like I said, Temu. Like I said, these are all pretty cheap, folks. I mean, like I'm talking like 50 for $5. These are definitely going to be resellables, and that's fine. It's just, what can you do? I mean, then the question is, how much do you charge? I mean, I might do like 2 for $5, $5 each. We got all this shit to look through. I mean, so now we get some size 11s. What's this one? I guess like the size 10 is just, I thought for some reason that was a 10 because in the past I've gotten like too small. There we go, some cool ones. I mean, but it's a little frustrating because it's fine because like the ones that don't fit, I will sell. But I just, I like to have some that I can wear. Wouldn't that be nice? Here we go into this Golden Corral. Oh, this is like a hippopotamus. You walk around with a fucking hippo in your fucking finger. A skull of sorts. And I do have like this jewelry display thing I bought. It's skull. It's scary. Look at me. I'm a skull. So things are fine. But that was my situation. You know, I mean, I'd say if you have any thoughts, you know, put them in the comments. But now we got two that are stuck together. Okay, I unstuck them. This one looks pretty big. Oh, yeah, so there you go. I guess some that can fit. Kind of fun. You know, punch somebody in the face like that would be fun. Oh, nice Native American, nice exploitation. Here we go. Get the chief. Scary. I like this skull though. So what else? What else can I bitch about? It's a little snug. Yeah. All right, folks. So I think tomorrow night there's going to be this Bohemian event that I'll be attending. I think I'll bring some of these rings with me. So you might be wondering, well, gee whiz, Mike, help me figure it out. Should I get stuff from Temu or not? And I'd say, yeah. I mean, just like I said, if you're seeing the prices, if you go to Temu, you see how cheap everything they have is. Then you might not, like, this is kind of a cool little necklace piece, you know? But it's like, yeah, but I think stick to the jewelry, you know what I mean? Oh, this is kind of cool, you know? If you try and get, like, a TV off of there or something, you're going to be disappointed. I guess I have to start upgrading my ring size. These are all 11s. I mean, so, you know. God, no, I'm dropping things. I think I I think when I had the opportunity, I should have said 11 instead of 10 for my size, because I'm just realizing, like, like, this is kind of nice. Like, I don't see the lighting here is not that good, but it's like, you know, all this stuff was really dirt poor cheap. I think if you kind of realize, like, this is, you know, but this is like men's junk jewelry. This is what this is. Like, and I'm gonna say junk. It's so degrading, because I don't even think some of the stuff is not even. I wouldn't even call it junk. I just say it's cheap. And here's the thing with jewelry, at least for me, I always end up losing this shit anyway. Like, it could be a really nice watch or a really nice ring, and it's going to get lost. I bought, like, keychains that were really nice. Like, I remember one time in band camp, I spent like $35 for a fucking keychain, and I was all jacked up about it, all excited. And then, because it was like a special, unique keychain. It wasn't like just a piece of shit, you know, keychain. And then, lo and fucking behold, it's gone within a week. Let's see what the hell's going on in here. Look at this bag. It's all fucked up. I know you like the cutting. It's like bags within bags. Sorry. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. I hope some of these things fit. It's a lot of black rings, folks. Yeah, it kind of fits. It's like everything is a pinky ring for me. You know what I mean? So this is why, you know, big guys like myself suffer, and why we're always pissed off, because we are just our size and things don't fit us. Okay. So if you see a nice 3XL shirt for the big man in your life, buy it for him. And then when you have big guy stuff, it's like, oh, big dog prints, you know, like stupid ass shit. You know, it's kind of cool. Like some of this stuff is good. Like, I guess I need to work on my goddamn lighting. Some of this stuff is pretty cool. You know, it's like all these black rings. They're scary. It's just, you can't see a fucking thing, can you? I mean, I'm trying. God, fuck. Well, that's it, folks. I mean, I don't know what to do. I'm just going to sell all this shit. It's very exciting. I think, like, I think these rings will be like, you know, 2 for $5, something like that. I think 2 for $5 is a nice price. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm the one taking all the chances in this world. I'm the one going out and buying this stuff. So I think like the people who buy them from me should be paying for my services. Kind of fun. Oh my God. All right, folks. You want to see one more bag? Are your lips getting wet? You're excited. You want more? One more bag of shit. We already went through them. This one's another 10. I really should have gotten a size 11. I've learned my fucking lesson. I'm not a size 10 anymore. Like, I didn't measure my fucking finger. I mean, you know what I mean? So now I've got size. Now I got like a whole bag of like freaky sizes. Look at that. Can you see that? It says like size 18, size 20. Dude, this is fucking weird. What the fuck is this? That's not a size 18, folks. I mean, is that a woman's size 18? Yeah, that must be a woman's size 18. That's not a fucking man's size 18. Yeah, bizarre. I mean, that's so you might be wondering, well, gee whiz, Mike, are you satisfied? I mean, this is stuff to kind of round out my artisan table. I'll be setting up a little thing with my artwork. Now this, oh, okay. So this is a little bit better. All right, I'm going to end this. Go over to One Artist Mike Messier if you want to see more of this stuff, MikeMessier.com.